Two project management heavyweights face off, Wrike versus Zoho Projects. Which one really delivers? On one side, Wrike, known for its flexibility and power. On the other, Zoho Projects, a budget-friendly platform packed with features. We're putting both through real-world tests that actually matter to teams. Features, collaboration tools, ease of use, integrations, pricing, and more. Let's skip the hype and get to what actually counts. Each round will award points, and at the end, you'll know which platform truly comes out on top. The winner might surprise you. Let's get into it. Alright, here's our game plan. We're going to compare these two across a bunch of categories. Price, features, collaboration tools, reporting, security, integrations, mobile experience, and yeah, scalability too. Think of it like a mind map, but way more fun. Let's get started. Okay, first up, price. Zoho Projects is honestly hard to beat here. The tiers are super budget-friendly and, get this, you can use it totally free for up to 3 users. Wrike does have a free plan, but if you're a small team wanting the paid features, it's a bit steeper. So, if cost has you stressed, Zoho takes the win right out of the gate. Moving on to features. This one's a real neck-and-neck race. Wrike is loaded, advanced automation, native proofing, Gantt charts, you name it. But there's a learning curve, especially if you're new to the stuff. Zoho Projects? Actually pretty stacked too. Lots of customization, built-in timesheets, and quirky things like blueprints for process control. Some advanced features are tucked into the pricier plans, but honestly, both are powerhouses. Let's just call this one a tie. Collaboration. Now, this is where Wrike flexes a bit. Real-time editing is slick, you get different work views, and guest access is stupid easy. The only thing is, the notifications? They can get overwhelming, so fair warning. Zoho's got a solid chat and forums, and the integrated calendar feels super natural. But if you want serious real-time team magic, Wrike comes out a little ahead. Oh, and here's something cool, kinda random. Did you know Wrike launched in 2006? That's actually the same year as Twitter. Who knew project management software and social media shared an origin story, right? Let's jump into reporting. Wrike goes all out. Customizable dashboards, in-depth analytics like pretty intense charts, and even workload management. Now, yeah, you need a higher tier for the fanciest stats. Zoho Projects has cool stuff too. Automated reports, budget tools, even a nice portfolio overview. But it just lags a step behind Wrike on the data front. So yeah, Wrike snags this one. Alright, security and compliance. If you're managing sensitive info, you seriously want to listen up. Wrike checks all the big boxes, SOC 2, ISO 27001, all that good stuff, plus GDPR and audit logs. Some of those goodies are only in the enterprise plan though. Zoho covers the basics. GDPR, two-factor auth, but doesn't stack as many compliance badges. Wrike's the safer bet if that's your worry. Integrations. Okay, Zoho Projects is deep in their own ecosystem. So if you live and breathe Zoho, this is your dream. Tons of add-ons, and the API is pretty open. But if your company bounces between platforms, the non-Zoho integrations aren't quite as smooth. Wrike? It has all the biggies. Google, Microsoft, Slack, plus custom connectors though, sometimes you have to pay extra. But for sheer plug-and-play variety, Zoho squeaks ahead here. Mobile and general usability. Honestly, Zoho nails it. The apps are just straightforward. Like, you don't need a manual to figure it out, and it works well no matter what device you're on. Sometimes there's a tiny sync delay, but nothing deal-breaking. Wrike's app is loaded with features, and the notifications are super customizable, but on a small screen, it can feel busy. So for ease of use, gotta hand it to Zoho. Scalability time. Wrike is absolutely made for growing, like serious big teams. The folder structure, the controls, you can handle thousands of users if you need to. For super small teams, maybe a little much, honestly. Zoho Projects is built for SMBs, and it scales pretty well. Just know that if you blow up into an enterprise, some features do get limited. Still, Wrike is better if you need maximum growth headroom. Now, taking a quick step back, if you throw all these scores onto a radar chart, you'll really see where each one spikes. Zoho peaks at price, integrations, and mobile friendliness, while Wrike is lighting up reporting, security, and heavy-duty scaling. It just comes down to what you actually care about the most. So what's my honest take? If your team's massive, or you live for custom workflows and deeply detailed reporting, Wrike is basically the gold standard. But if you're a small biz, counting pennies, or just want something snappier and super easy to onboard, Zoho Projects is honestly the winner for most folks. It gives you a ton for the price, fits into any workflow, and doesn't need a PhD to use. Alright, that's the breakdown. Was this helpful? If you dig these head-to-head reviews, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our deep dives into all the best business tools. Catch you in the next one.